Hello, hello. So this is a journal that was inspired by a couple different videos that I watched. BohemianCrafting, some of her stuff with Eva, and another one by Marley's. I can't remember her last name, but I will put some links down below. Also, the stamps, it's all stamps in here except for a few photos and stuff. And those are Tim Holts. I will be putting links below on that as well. So let me make sure I'm in screen here. Yes, okay. So I did the cover last. And, you know, I just can't decide what else to do with the cover. The inside is so busy that by the time I got to doing the cover, I just wanted something uncluttered looking. So it can be, you know, it's a project. If somebody wants to continue on with it, there's still lots of room for improvement, or, you know, make it your own kind of thing. So, and I don't have my ruler here. Hold on. Let me see if I have a ruler in here. Yes, I do. Okay, size. It is, well, it kind of sits kind of folded. I'm going to go right from here, okay? So from here to everything that sticks out is about 7 inches. But the actual, it's made with a hard cover, book cover. That is actually 5.5 inches. So, okay. And from top to bottom, it's about 8.5 inches. The spine, if you flatten it out so it's flat, the way it normally would be, so it's not bunching out funny, it's maybe 3 3/4. Okay, so we have some photos here, and I made like a slide frame. This is glued down on all 4 sides. I've got music paper underneath. This here isn't glued down in case someone wanted to put some lace or something underneath. You could still glue it down if you like it just the way it is. All right, this is some upholstery fabric. Music paper on the back. And the cover in the back is a book page. I think it's in French. And we have this here. And then on the front on this side, again, I have the same piece. I only put this part way down because I had to put a little stamp here. I didn't want to cover it up. I liked it. So, okay, let's get into this. So this journal is designed to have lots and lots of writing space, but I didn't want to leave the pages completely blank. So the stamps that I used, it's all Tim Holts sets of stamps. And I did a little bit of stamping on each page. Now these pages it's copy paper, and I have dipped them in instant coffee. Quickly, dip in, dip out, and then just pile them all together and let them dry. I did sew on all the pages, and I chose to leave the threads long. I just love this idea, okay? It may not be for you. Whoever gets it may want to just trim them off short or trim them halfway or something, but you have the option if you want to change it. So now there's, how many signatures? 1, 2, 3, there's 4 signatures. I should show you this first. Okay, there's 4 signatures. I don't know if you can see it with all the strings in the way. But as you can see, there's still room in between the signatures. Okay, and where's this? This one ends right here. Okay, so there's still room in between the signatures for you to add more into this. Okay, same with here. There's still a bit of a gap in here and in between here. So when you make the spine flat, you can see that there's still plenty of room because this part here is hard with each one. Okay. So let's go back here. This is like a hard cardboard, hard piece. Okay, so we got our pages here. I'm going to, let me grab a tag just so that I got some. I didn't fill all the pockets with stuff. I had intended to, but once I got going, I just had so many pockets, just so many, and they were big. So there's lots of room to work here. We've got some aged tape that I used in there, and just a little bit of stuff. I kind of highlighted with red, was kind of my splash of color that I used. Each page here. This is a tag here, but I have put an eyelet at the top to hold it. So I've got a little paper clip, and so it swings around like this, okay? And I decided to put the paper clip here to hold it from getting damaged. But this is a pocket here all the way down, okay? And all the way up, it's a pocket. This is a little tiny pocket in here. This card's too big. 2 eyelets here, and I just tied some ribbon through it. Here is, I have cut some, those are those specimen slides, some die cuts. So I did a couple of those, just tuck them in the pocket there. And here I put in, it's a photo, an old vintage photo. Put a little piece of tape across it, aged it, scuffed it up a little bit. This is a 1 book page. It's the center of this first signature. And so let's see here. You know, I didn't count how many pages was in the signature. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there's 14 pages in that signature. Then I've got an envelope, another page, okay? And then this signature has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it looks like there's 14 pages in each signature, and there is 4 signatures. Then in between the signatures, I have big envelopes and then another little board. So you'll see what I'm talking about. This is a tag. It's glued on. It's sewn all the way around. Again, all the stamps are Tim Holts from the different collections. French page. We've got more areas to write or embellish. Really depends on who gets it, what they want to do with it. This here, I've wrapped this around and glued it to create like a page tab, okay? Stamped around it, put a little bit of red ribbon, added a vintage photo, and the same here, got a vintage photo. And it's pretty much the same, just repeated in each signature, except for like some of these. Okay, this here, I got some die cuts, a little baggie of them. Different, there's like a tab and then a couple different little squares and some numbers and some little, like a nameplate thing. And then here is a file folder one. Okay. Now I got to show you this pocket. Okay. I did these on purpose. All of them except for the back one. I did that one first and I saw that it was going to be a problem. So I changed the way I did them. Okay. So instead of creating a gusset on the pocket, what I did was on the back of the pocket, I applied glue in a triangle shape and then like this. Okay. So the corners of it lift up. You see what I'm talking about? I don't know if you can see that. I hope so. Okay, I see it from that angle. So the corners lift up, and it makes it easier to get into the pocket. So I kind of like it. It's something new. I did it out of necessity because I had to figure out a way to make the pockets so I could get into them easier because they were awfully tight. And I don't have good success with doing the gussets that people do. I haven't quite figured out what works for me. But this here is a big pocket, okay? It's actually an envelope. And I have put a tag in here with a little red ribbon and that. And it's got music paper on the back so you can see where this pocket is, okay? And again, this is fabric. This is like a canvas fabric that I've used here to bind everything with. Okay, here's a pocket here. Again, it's one of those ones that pulls up. Okay, and I've got a tag here. I put a little chain with a little red string on it. And this is just a solid piece. It doesn't open and it's not a pocket or anything. Okay, then we start into the next signature. And again, it's a sewing with all the stamps. This is a book page. Now this is a pocket in a couple different ways. See, this is a pocket all the way down like this, but it's also a pocket this way. Okay, so I just put this in here so you can see that. Then we've got a couple different pages, another one of the pieces that I folded over. And these pieces here were sewn first and then glued on. So like here, you don't see the sewing on the back here because it was sewn first. That's the center of that signature. And here I just some decorative, It had no purpose. And then I stamped around it different on this side. This one here is a pocket here. And this pocket, just like the other one, goes all the way down. Okay. And it is a pocket here. Whoops. See, I have to be something kind of narrow to go in there. Okay. I put that in there so you remember. And okay, now we've come to another envelope. All right, it's a big envelope. I put one tag in it so that you can see the tags. These I put on there so you can see where they are because they were blending in with everything. And I stamped and glued some papers on here and that. So this one here has the same style pocket, but it's this way. Okay, I put a tag in there. Okay. Then we've got next signature. This is the third signature. I did a pocket. Actually, this is a double pocket. So we've got one pocket here and one pocket here. Okay, and so I put little tags in there. These tags are embossed on one side, and then there's space to write on the back. I like to finish the backs. I just think that it's so nice to have it finished on the back of the tags and stuff like that. So, okay. Oh yeah, this here, it's a little ad picture of a fella with some of that aged tape on it. I've used like a thick burlap twine type thing to tie my signatures in. It's nice and strong. Here I've this little tab again. It's a piece that's folded over. I used some aged tape there and put an eyelet in it with a little chain. And then we come to the other side of that piece of paper. And then this is another one of the big envelopes. Okay. This tag, I put a little piece of fabric here and I layered it couple pieces, and this is like a parchment paper, little piece of tape on it, layered that, stamped on it a little bit. Some of the pencil writing on the back was on the sheet music when I went to use it, so that was kind of neat. Then on this side, this is that pocket that I was telling you was kind of tight. So it's here, and it does have a window in it. Okay. And so I put this photo in there. And then here's this hard card with some pictures, little ladies on it. Okay. Then got some more. This is the final signature. Another little small pocket across the bottom. Okay, this one is finished on the back too. You know, I was pretty sure when I was making this that all these threads was gonna bother me as I was making it. I didn't even notice. Didn't pay attention to it. Here's another another tag. It must have fallen out of a pocket somewhere. I'll put it in this one here. Here is another pocket. I'm gonna stick that one in there. And that's it. Okay. So, okay, so on the bottom of the video down below, I'm going to put all the links to, well, as many as I can remember. I tried to write them all down as I was using them, but some of them, like some of the photos, like of these ladies, I have the files, but on the name of the file, it doesn't say whose it was, like who made it. You know, it'll just say like images 1 to 5 or something like that. And so I didn't change the file name when I made, like when I put it into downloaded it into my computer. So I don't know who made them. I don't know where I got them, but I did purchase them off of Etsy. I know that. So you can find them there. And then a couple of these things, like this was a freebie that I got. The music paper was, I got that from It's Original. I got that from here, from a place here in town. And yeah, book pages tore out of old books. And what else? Oh, the tags, the die cuts, right? I gotta put, they're Tim Holts die cuts. So, all right. Well, that's the end of this one. Thank you very much.